Welcome back, Rivals. This is Xonia, and you are in the zone. And today we have a treat for you. We have a short interview planned here with one of the admins of Urban Rivals. And so, in full disclosure, we had very limited time in order to do this, and so we've pre-planned our question and answer session, and this has been edited in order to sound like an interview format. So, I hope you guys can enjoy. Let's get right into it so we can keep this short and sweet. I know you're very busy today, but if you'd like to go ahead and just introduce yourself and your position at Urban Rivals, just let everyone know who you are.
Hello guys, ChaosDragon88 here. For those who don't know me, I'm the game designer of Urban Rivals, so I'm the one who has to decide the stats of the new cards, and I'm the one who decided the Hive. So I hope you will like them, and I'm here to answer your questions.
It's a real pleasure to have you here with us today, Chaos Dragon. I'm sure everyone is very excited to hear what you have to say about this new clan, and thank you for taking some time out of your very busy day in order to answer our questions. First up, I want to ask a couple of the readers' questions, and the first question that came up was from, I believe it's Nolty. Will we get back the comics after the clan comes out, or is the idea of bringing back clan comics or clan-based comics a thing still? Not only that, but also cross-clan comics. They loved them back in the day, and it would be nice to see them again. Even if it was just one edition per month, that would be fantastic. Hashtag bring back the comics. Is there anything you can say about that for us? Anything you can let us know?
I cannot unveil the details because it's not finished yet, but we are working on a way to reintroduce the comics in the game. So you will have to wait and see.
Well, that's really exciting. I actually really do enjoy those comics. That's kind of one of the big selling points for this game, so we're looking forward, but we won't obviously push for any more information right now. The next question, we really only had time for two here. I don't think anyone else had one that was still relevant at this point since we already know the bonus and everything like that. But the other one that I'm really interested in is from Abdul Alexander. So, is the leader of the new clan going to be Drain's mother? Are you able to tell us that?
Well, the leader of the clan will be a feminine character, but it won't be their emperor mother. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Anyway, thank you. It would have been a very interesting concept at least. So that was a great question, and thank you for your answer, Chaos. Alright, and so I'd like to move on to, I guess, my kind of 8 main questions. I thought of 8 questions I'd really like to ask you, so if it's not too much, I'd really appreciate hearing the answers for some of these. So, first off, my first question is, what were the inspirations for this clan, and who had the idea first? You can see a few that are kind of obvious in the clan, but I want to know from you, what exactly did you think were inspirations?
So, the original idea was from Saga. He wanted to do a clan featuring the descendants of the actual clans of Clint City. We merged this idea with a couple of others, a resistance group fighting against the Vortex Empire in the future, and a clan of synthetic bioroids, so not actual robots. Personally, the first idea picturing in my mind when I thought about them was something similar to the Borg of Star Trek. Our artistic director, Artu Picto, took care of its graphical development, so I think he can describe it more precisely than me.
Yeah, I really did feel that Borg influence. I was curious if that had played anything at all, but I love the new lore. I love the fact that there's this resistance in the future going against the Vortex, so I really love this as the kind of backstory addition. Alright, my next question is, when was this clan decided on and finalized as this year's clan? Was it maybe a few months ago, maybe a year ago? And kind of how long does it take for you to actually make a clan?
So this clan was decided around 4 months ago, and the next clan will be featured next year, as usual, one clan per year, around September or October of 2017.
Alright, my next question is, if possible, could you give us a small hint, maybe, about something coming much later for this clan? You know, anything at all. You know, it doesn't matter if it's a small thing. Of course, we'd love a big thing, but even a small thing would be like a character inspiration, for example. Something just to get us excited or something to really look forward to in this clan in the coming weeks.
So, about giving small hints, I can say that next week we will release the legendary card of this clan, and it will introduce a new ability. So, it won't use the condition Equalizer, but it will be a completely new ability. And in 2 weeks, so the next New Blood release, it will be released the first damage reducer for the clan.
Oh.
Not an hybrid one like Un, but a real damage reducer. But quite particular, so I think you will like it.
Oh wow, that's exciting. It's a new ability on the LD in next week. That's crazy. All right, that definitely gets me excited. I'm looking forward to this already. All right, my next question is, which of the cards in this first release are you most proud of, or which one do you personally like the most?
Well, my favorite is Un, and he was designed to be the little mascot of the clan, pretty much like T-Wilder for Frozen. So we had to give him a good ability, something that would make the player identify the clan immediately and give envy to play the clan, but at the same time not too powerful to overshadow future rare cards of the same level. And I think we managed to find a really nice idea for him.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at Un myself, I think I can definitely see myself playing him or seriously considering him in my deck for a very long time. So yeah, that's great. Next, my next question is, which card was the most difficult for you as a team to make the stats for?
Well, it may sound strange, but the card that we tested the most was Gemini, so the common one. The reason is that we wanted to do a simple card, because it's a common and it needs to be a beginner card. But also, it needs to be a solid card, because it's the only 3 stars for the clan for 2 weeks, for Elo. And it doesn't need to be too powerful, because it's only a common. So mixing these 3 elements was not easy, and it required a lot of testing, but in the end I think we managed to find a good solution.
Yeah, great. All right, well, thank you very much. Okay, next, what would you say that this clan's strength and weakness is, in your own words?
Well, the clan's strength is undeniably his adaptability, because it can easily win against powerful cards without so much trouble. And the weakness is that he can lose against weak cards whenever you don't expect it. So it's a really weird, a really tactic clan, and I really think you will like it. If I have to pick one clan that will perform very well against it, well, I think it's an easy pick, because it's the Raptors.
Yeah, definitely. Next, how long can we expect to see this new clan using up either all or half of the 4 New Blood release slots? Just kind of curious how much of the Hive we're going to be seeing, and kind of for how long.
Well, the next New Blood release will feature again 4 Hive characters. Then we will have 2 releases with half of the characters being from Hive. And after that, we will start to do releases with only 1 Hive and 3 cards of other clans.
Great. So next time will be 4, then the next 2 will be 2. We'll also get the LD in 1 week, and then after that, just 1. Great. All right. Thank you very much. So have a good idea of what to be expecting for the Hive. And then my last question, thank you so much for today. This is the last question. Please tell us how you feel about this new clan's leader, compared with other clans, say like Drain or Rexwig or Noctizuma CR. Just kind of want to know, like, what kind of level do you think this clan's leader is kind of on? Is this like a top tier leader? Is this like an okay leader? Or is this like a super overpowered leader?
The boss of this clan will probably be called the Big 7. It will have very solid stats, an incredibly powerful ability, and the bonus will perform really well in Type 2 mode. So it will be a level 5 leader, like the most recent ones. It will be on a power level on par with the legends of Clint City, like DJ Core CR, Kiki CR, General CR, or Emira.
Oh man, that's amazing. Alright, well, thank you so much again, Chaos. This has just been a real blast for me. Thank you so much for coming on and giving us all this information about the new clan. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much at UR. I know I love your game. Everyone else here loves the game as well, so thank you so much for everything. Anything else you'd like to say?
Thanks everyone, thanks Xonia, it was a pleasure to be in the zone. I hope you will enjoy playing this clan as much as I enjoyed testing it, and well, see you out there.
Thank you again so much. Alright, wow, what I'm really happy to have Chaos as our leader. He seems so kind, and I'm just thank you so much again for this interview. I really appreciated all this. I hope you guys really enjoyed this interview and all of the things about the new clan. So why don't we go ahead and take a look at some of the new cards now. So here's the new clan, the Hive. We've got the 4 new cards, Aegis, Lumia, Un, and Gemini. We've got Gemini, which is the common 3-star 7/4 with protection attack. We've got Un, the 2-star 5/3 with -2 op power and damage, min 3. We've got Lumia, which is the 4-star stop op ability 6/6, and then Aegis, which is 5/7 with equalizer power +1. I guess first up, we kind of need to talk about the bonus here. So we've got Equalizer of -3 op attack, min 5. Equalizer, if you don't know, is dependent upon the stars currently had by what the opposing player. It's not the maximum number of stars, it is the current number. So if there is only 1 star on the card, you're only going to get -3 op attack, min 5. If it's got 5 stars, then you're going to get -15 op attack, min 5. Now obviously this should be really quick to notice. This is going to be the highest attack manipulation against any card possible right now. Even higher than Hurricane with their 15 instead of 14 in ELO, so that's going to make this clan pretty crazy when it goes up against the high star power. But in ELO you're going to be playing lower star cards, so maybe this will be a little harder. Some people have also said that having a low star deck in T1 tourney is also going to become a lot more viable now, with small cards in this clan, like 2-star Un, being able to get all kinds of extra bonuses going against the higher star cards, making it much easier for the lower star cards to beat the higher star cards. So even seeing this in maybe even T2 tourney might be a very interesting kind of thing that we'll see in a lot of decks coming up soon. I haven't done a whole lot of research. Obviously, I don't have any of them yet. None of them are in color right now, but it seems to me that we do see a very balanced kind of bonus here, because even though it has a very high number, we can also notice that the minimum is 5, so clans with less, like say Uppers or even Sacrom, so Sacrom and Uppers, they have a lower minimum, but Montana has a higher, with an even higher minus attack modifier. You'd expect to see a higher min on this clan than on the Montanas. However, the Montanas are also very solid and stable, and they also seem to have a little bit lower power. So as you can see with these kinds of cards, these cards, none of them, only one of them has 7, and it's their common card. Others like Aegis, clearly this clan is going to be hurt quite a bit by SOA, it looks like, but we will see exactly how that works out. Of course, the Raptors will tear them apart, but the one thing that's really important is just because they can hit 15 doesn't mean that they all will. This gives them a very variable bonus, which means that it's not going to be as solid as a clan like Rescue. So I would expect to see Rescue with even lower base powers. However, we may see better abilities and the exact same amount of base kind of power and damage from these clans, because as I notice and I look through here, their damage is pretty high. So clearly if the damage is high, then you're going to expect to see lower power, which is something that it looks like we are seeing. And with these very strong abilities already in SOA, straight up SOA, not even conditional, we've got this amazing Equalizer, which against another 5-star is going to make him a 10/7. No wonder Aegis is selling for so much on the market right now, over 300k. We've got Un, which is already with the -2 power and damage, which is going to make him absolutely crazy. And then Gemini as well, with the protection attack, is going to help against all those SOB clans. This is actually looking like it's going to be a very high kind of ability. We're going to see a lot of higher abilities in this clan. We're going to see a lot of low powers. We're going to see a lot of high damage. And this is probably, like a lot of people have said, going to turn into a very strong T2 kind of deck. So be looking for these cards, especially if you're into Survivor, T2 kind of stuff. These are also going to be real to put in a half deck. Again, I'm not so sure if this clan will do quite as well in ELO, because we do tend to see a lot lower stars in ELO. You're only going to get 3 or 4 stars. So the place this clan is really going to shine is going to be in things like T2, either Survivor or maybe even in Tourney. We may also see them specifically quite a bit in events. So for example, if you have events like they ran last year on the Community Cup, they had some people with very high star decks and some people with very low star decks, and this clan would be really excellent to go against that, so that when your opponent comes up against you with much more stars in their hand, even if you're down 6 stars, it's probably not going to matter as much, because you're going to have a higher bonus, which is going to make it a lot more difficult for them to get around. So overall, because they have kind of a shaky bonus, we can probably expect to see middle of the road, not too low on power, not lower than every other one of the attack manipulation clans. And it looks like with the high damage as well, this is going to be a very, very scary clan with attack manipulation. Some people have complained, another attack manipulation clan, but you know, honestly, I think adding more attack manipulation right now, this is actually really great, because with a direct counter like the Raptors, obviously the Raptors are going to completely destroy this kind of clan, it really makes them less safe. And in addition, we're seeing this kind of specific clan that's dealing with situations where you have less stars, or a clan that really does well against the high-powered star cards and not so well against the low-star ones. I think introducing more clans like this is very interesting, because if we have more attack manipulation, then we might actually see more variety in the clans. So I'm actually very much looking forward to seeing how this clan plays. It looks like it's going to be very strong, and hopefully these will be a lot of fun. So obviously I can't say anything about them yet. I'm going to go ahead and do a pack opening later, which you guys will see. I'll probably put that out on Monday. So I hope you guys can enjoy this video and you're looking forward to this new clan. I think this kind of synthetic clan from the future that's at least, you know, the resistance group against the Vortex really, really adds to the kind of lore of Clint City, and I'm really looking forward to this. So thank you again, Chaos, for today and taking your time out of your very busy schedule in order to come here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you really liked this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you really liked it, then make sure to share it with your friends so everyone can have this information. And as always, don't forget to subscribe for more of my Urban Rivals videos. This is Xonia, and you've been in the zone.